Well, hey everybody, just jumping up in on here for a little while, see who all we can make contact with. I know oftentimes our normally scheduled lives are on such hours that we can't hit all time zones, and it is currently raining like crazy here in Virginia, and a whole lot going to get done outside. So that's here. A lot of people in various places are dealing with some severe weather and stuff like that, and I know we got some really cool stuff coming up. I know Al Chafe's going to do a 24-hour live March 17th. So, yeah. Hey, Bud Files, good to see you. All right. And it's going to be, like I say, 24 hours and go round the clock. And I think that'll be kind of interesting stuff. Virginia Bushcrafter, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right. That link is up there. Everybody wants to try their hand at jumping up here on the screen, feel free to do so. Peter, good to see you, man. How's everything up in your neck of the woods? Raining like here? Cold? Nasty? Well, it's supposed to actually jump like almost to 70 degrees Fahrenheit today, but the rain is kind of that's just pouring out there, and then they said they'll repeat again tomorrow. It'll stop here in a little while, then the sun will come out briefly and cloud back up and rain again. But yeah, like I said, all I'm really doing here is a lot of times our normally scheduled lives don't allow us to, hit all time zones and whatnot. So I figured I'd just jump up in here for, maybe half hour, and see who we can talk to and whatnot, and type camping in the comment box down there, and it'll drop your channel link. So if anybody has not introduced yourselves to anybody in the chat, it'll do that. But we got four people in here, five I think, but that's awesome. Six, all right. So how's everybody doing? Oh, there we go. Cole Waltz is in the room. Stone Wolf, Tony, what's up, man? All right. Let's see who else is in here. Tangent Trails, good to see you. All right. There you go, Tony. Excellent, excellent. I've been watching some of your videos, Tony, to see if we can't get you some of them hours, man. And it's it's a task. I know when I was getting close to it some months back, it was Belt Loop and all those guys and Jamie Lawson. They were all watching videos and helping me out and stuff. So we're trying to. I'm trying to return the favor. Mad Hatter Magnet Fishing. Good to see you, man. And like I said, anybody wants to come up here on the screen, man, don't be bashful. Come on up and try your hand at this. If this is something new to you. Cole says he's 260 hours away. All right, sounds good, man. All right, I'll make sure that I'll give you the best effort I can, man. And see, Facebook user, good to see you. All right, DC Outdoors. Hey, bud. Hey, Dan, how you doing? All right. Yep. Yeah, I remember talking to you not long back, and it's like the hours that we normally hold our lives, we can't hit everybody. So I figured today, being that it's raining like crazy and going outside and playing, it isn't really an option. So just come up here and see who we can hit, and so we got about 8, 9 people in here and everything like that, and like last night, I don't know whether everybody heard it, but Al Chafe's going to do a 24-hour live March 17th. That'll be like a Friday, and I think he's going to just go round the clock around 10 a.m. and the St. Patrick's Day live. So there's Al. All right, I was just talking about you, Al. Man, talk about that 24-hour live you got and stuff like that. And I'd sent a message to Belt Loop and see whether he wanted to get all the Batmans together. Hi, Peter. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I'll get you up on those all those videos that I put up and stuff like that, and everything that when they see me, they will see you. All right, but yeah, the Batverse, yeah, yeah, yeah. The Expeditionary Johnny had his thing on yesterday. Of course, he says he's not Batman, but they were down in Florida and. It's like 80 something degrees and stuff like that. So I think it'd be kind of interesting. And Yeah. All right, man. I'm kind of surprised. 9 people in here, so that's really cool, man. Awesome. I appreciate that. I would be unable without having a spanner. Here you go. Yeah. What's up, man?
Well, my hair at the moment, it's all stuck up. What are you doing going live?
I just it's raining like crazy again, so I said, you know what? I don't feel like just sitting here all day long, and I mean, just to run from the back door to get us out as far as the shed, you're gonna be walking about through that much water, you
Oh
know.
my God.
So yeah, so I figured I would just come up here and maybe kill an hour and you know
Nice.
and do some stuff and yep.
I was good.
I
I
was,
was
I was
just,
just I was just telling everybody about your big 24-hour live coming, and
fantastic. Thank you.
yeah, and
I just come up. I said I wanted to check because
mhm.
I got all of my tabs now. My member tab and that is all
Oh,
there. And
okay, yeah, okay,
um,
and
I set all that up, and I saw you pop up. I was like, Dave's on.
yeah,
I want to see Dave because I
yeah,
said I'm gonna check this now before I goes out. I was just getting ready to go out, but
uh-huh.
I just gotta
Yeah.
go and check the mail and that.
I had popped up on a couple of lives from the UK and one or two from the Philippines early this morning, and was talking to folks and stuff like that, and
Nice.
yeah, so I figured we normally hit that same time zone, same time slots, say from about 3 p.m. up to about 7 or so, and I figured I'd give a whirl, see who's out here, and so
The
RG
dog is
Arizona
down there.
Bookstore.
The dog is down there. He hears your voice. He's barking at
Oh yeah.
you.
All right. So what you got planned for today?
Not a lot actually. Later tonight, of course, Des goes on later tonight,
Oh, okay.
and
hmm
what's today? Thursday.
Thursday. I think we got what?
Des goes on. Eddie's is late in the night, but I won't be at Eddie's because it's 2:30 in the morning. It's just
Right.
too late.
I think Grumpy
Um,
Grunt's got one today too. I think
Grumpy
so.
B's on today.
Mhm.
But I don't have anything big or huge right planned
Uh-huh.
today for myself. I'm just working on some of this stuff now for my members because
Uh-huh.
I did have a bunch of pictures all good that I thought were good to go, but they didn't really work out.
I had the
Some
same
of
problem.
most of them did.
Mhm.
So I've got like my memberships, my badges and stuff all set, and
Right.
if you join, it's a custom badge and stuff like that. I got some custom emojis set up, but there's ones that I had picked out that I wanted
Mhm.
that didn't work out. Whereas if I took the background off of it, it took out all the color out of my picture. And I'm like, why?
I got you.
Stuff
Yeah.
like this. So
Um,
I'm just
Tony
gonna do a
says
little bit of.
Tony said he just joined your channel.
Oh, thank you so much. See, you should be doing that on mine. I could play my little video that I made. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
really do.
Uh-huh.
So, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without any of you guys. I couldn't have
Well,
done
none of
it.
us could have done anything without each other, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's our new land. Good to see you. All right. Rebecca, touch my arm. Good to see you. Okay. But yeah, I figured when I got off those two lives from the UK and met a couple of new friends on both, I looked over here and I said, well, none of our normal crew is up here, so I figured, well, let's
It's
jump up.
their own little one. Yeah.
Who was I
I do
talking?
say that every now and again. On Mondays, I did that Monday
Uh
when
huh.
I got my monetization thing and I looked and I was like, there's nobody on. I'm gonna go on.
Why not? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And just do a little live and I ended up I think I was on for an
Two
hour
or
and
three,
a half.
hour and a half. That's about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay up here probably till 11ish, and and then see if the any of the water has subsided outside, and see if I can't. I don't know, man. I'm just not a housebound person, man. When the
No.
yeah, I'm ready to head on out. But and I figured we're spending this money each month to have this opportunity. Probably need to use it more than we do, or for me anyway. So, but, and
But now the real fun starts now with. I want to make sure that I got. Well, I got a cat.
you got a cat.
But I want to make sure that I got enough stuff, going for my members. I'm gonna do a little introduction video so that anyone, when they goes in and he joins, there's a video there that you can watch that explains everything.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna do like I got one exclusive already video ready to go, but I haven't uploaded it yet. So
I got you.
probably gonna do that around the end of the month. But that's not gonna be monetized. It's not gonna be public. It's just gonna
Right.
be.
An
It's
informational.
gonna be. No, it's just gonna be for the 999 members. There's no information.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There is no information. It's just
Okay.
involves stuff that doesn't
Yeah.
belong on my channel, really.
Okay. I will look into it a little later on today and stuff like that. See what it looks like. I
Yeah,
know
that's
it
now the membership, the pricing on the membership. I don't know. Like I tried to put in, it wouldn't let me put in custom prices,
right. Yeah.
so I had to pick from a list.
Right. I chose custom, and it allowed me to do it, and I chose $1. And
Yeah, now the 99 cent was there as a one of the options I could pick, but it didn't give me the option for custom
uh,
amount.
yeah. And I
It
mean,
just gave me a list of the most popular and a few others. So,
uh,
like, instead of my 9.99, I had to put it at 10.99 because that was the only one that was close to it.
right. Uh,
And there was another one that I had set a price in mind, and it wasn't there, so I had to go. I think it was the 5.99, and
right.
I ended up putting it at 4.99 or something like that
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
option I wanted wasn't there.
I think the only reason why I chose the $1 thing when I did it is, I think we were just coming out of COVID, and I'm like saying, people are probably tight, financially, and and it's the same way with our spring our stores and stuff like that. Um, I wish that there was a way that we could lower the prices to the point where if somebody wanted a shirt, they could get one with no problem. But
Yeah,
let's
Spring set most of the
yeah.
pricing on it.
But most people just can't afford like $20. And then you think about this is, God, we got 1,000 plus friends now. How do we pick which ones we are going to give the buck to, or and I guess I overthink things too much, but
Well, Dave, I've been thinking about my membership stuff for since I hit 600.
right, yeah,
Now that's been a while. That was a while.
yeah, it's a year probably at least, yeah,
So I've been thinking about what am I going to do for members and memberships and stuff like this for that long.
right,
So it's not something that I take lightly, and especially when I had to go in and had to pick instead of putting in the amount I wanted to put in for my memberships, I had to pick a
what they
pricing
were, yeah,
like they
yeah,
were giving me, and I'm like, why?
uh,
But
yeah,
I think one of the reasons is because mine is all done in Canadian dollars.
true, yeah,
So my membership of 10.99 is 10.99 Canadian.
right. So it'd be like,
So for you, it will be less.
yeah, like $3 or $4 or something like that. I'm not sure what the rate
Um,
is, but Twin Brook Acres, good to see you. We have Facebook users that's saying
Hey,
hello,
Indian Hemlock,
Indian Hemlock, and I know it's a
just
lot to think about. It really is. Just doing our best reminded me today that come Monday night, she has a live giveaway.
yep,
So,
on Monday she's doing a live giveaway.
uh-huh. So
So we're all gonna have to keep an eye out for that for sure.
I'll tell you, man, it's just it's gotten where I'm gonna have to start writing stuff down to
Well, I was out last night. I never had my book with me to
crossover
write in
paradox
because
society,
I do write them now.
because I know we got
Mhm.
Dan, Wandering Monks on Monday. Um, Shirley's on.
Monday would be the start. Monday would be the 6th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What time is that you're having your giveaway, Shirley?
I think she said 6, but I'm not sure. I know
I
everybody.
thought she said 6 Central too, but I'm not
Yeah, it
100%
was
sure.
1 p.m., but she said she changed it 6 p.m. Time had
Mhm.
changed due to unforeseen circumstances, and I think we also have Dan, uh, the Wandering Monk, at about the same time. I think is
Yeah,
it
that's
right?
8:30 my time.
Yeah. Mhm.
I got you in the book, Shirley.
All right. And I'm trying to think. Somebody else told me that they were going to do something too. I forget now, but and the thing about it is YouTube. You hit all the bell things, but a lot of times they don't send you notification till you know
Till
a
it's already
day.
started.
Yeah, it's already done. So
There's been times I've got notifications after it was over.
right.
I'm
Yeah,
like, what the frick? What's up with
you.
that?
Yeah, yours would do that a lot to me when you do those pop ups. I would get no notification, and then I would go to see your next video, and it would say you were live, and I said, "Well, nobody told me about it." So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Dan DC Outdoors says the same thing. He's gotten notifications hours later. Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Well, surprisingly, there's 16 people in this room on a early Thursday morning. I think it is Thursday. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. But that's like when I did my Monday. It was early. I think it was 11 o'clock or something my time when I went down,
Uh huh.
and I ended up with I think it was almost 30 people in the room with me
Uh huh.
after 25 minutes. So I
Yeah.
was like, wow, I didn't expect to see that many people on a Monday morning.
Right. Right. I mean, even right like now, it's to
Mhm.
16 people on a Thursday morning. But and I guess that was my thinking this morning is that um, our lives are always at that fixed time. You know what happens if we start popping some
Random one.
unconventional times?
Yeah.
And just see what happens and stuff. But
But that's what I thought about too. And I mean, like, I've got my fixed Wednesdays and Fridays.
mhm,
That's done.
right,
But hey, if I'm not busy through the week and I'm not doing nothing, I
right.
might do a little pop up one.
Sure, and you figure we're spending this amount of money, might as well get used to it, or benefit out of it. Steven Sheets, good to see you, man. All right,
And
so
it's like Jason asked me last night about doing members only lives.
right.
And I told him, I said, no.
Well, at
I
this
said,
point, go ahead.
for me, the way I looks at it is, if I end up with a lot of members, maybe.
Mhm.
But right now, I want everyone to always feel like they can come and watch me. I'm not going to be doing a members only video where
Yeah.
only if you go in my channel you can come watch. No,
Well, you
I
figure,
have, I have private videos that I'm going to put out for high paying members.
right?
That's it.
Yeah,
Everything else is fully open to everybody to come up. It's fully open to everybody to come in and hang out. I'm
yeah.
not going to be doing the members only because I don't want to exclude anybody from my channel.
Well, you
That's not
figure if
what
you're
I
like
started.
me, I mean, if we go to members only, there'll be like 6 or 7 people see the video,
Yeah,
and I'm, we're still we're not big channels by any stretch of the imagination, but if you're going to exclude 93% of your audience, you
yeah.
know,
What's the point? I don't want to do that. I don't
yeah,
want anybody. I don't want anybody out there that can't
right,
afford to do a membership to feel like they can't come and watch me.
exactly. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Because hey, this because before we were monetized, we let everybody watch us. What's different now?
Right, exactly.
There's no difference now.
Yeah,
I'm not I'm not gonna change that aspect of my channel in the least bit.
yeah,
And it's the same thing I was saying. Like uh, I said, my channel and my stuff is not going to turn into constant promoting.
yeah, yeah.
Now that's not saying don't come in and drop your links and connect to each other. No,
Sure.
that's not what I meant. What I meant is every time you come in my live, I'm not going to be in your face saying, "Hey, check out my spring. Hey,
Right.
join my memberships. Hey,
Well, you
I
see
got this."
how often I even mention memberships in mine. You
Yeah,
know, if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. No big
yeah.
deal. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I will, especially since how it's new right now. I will mention them sometimes. So,
Right. Uncle Bill, good
and
to see
like,
you. Mhm.
you know, but as far as it goes for coming in and just like doing big long shout outs for this, that, and everything else because
Yeah.
whatever. Nope. Sorry, no.
Yeah, then I'm gonna
Uh,
do it. Yeah.
but I mean, like anyone wants to come in and promote, like Chef, come in and promote these rubs.
Oh,
Absolutely,
I'm fine with
absolutely.
that, man. And I told like Dan the other night we were talking about it, and he said, "You just let if somebody says, may I say something? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got something
Same,
going on."
same
Uh-huh.
thing. Like last night on yours, I promoted out Nicole's live. I did it on mine.
Mhm.
Des wants. If I was live right now, Des like, can I promote? You don't even have to ask. Drop your link. Tell people you're going live later on.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Right? That's the way I feels about that.
Yeah.
Is that's
Mhm.
that's that.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And if you got some big camping video or fishing video, and you want to tell the world about it, well, come on up here. Just tell us about it. And I remember when I first started doing this, I ran across one channel, and I had mentioned, yeah, we're going to start doing lives and stuff like that, and they got kind of upset. Said we don't promote other people's channels. This is all about our channel. And I'm like, huh? I mean,
Okay. See.
okay, all right. So, but a couple weeks later, they came popping up on mine. Are you serious that you're going to let us drop our links? Absolutely, I'm going to let you. I'm even going to let you come up on this screen and tell us about your channel.
Yeah.
And just
But I mean, like that's setting a standard then for them. Like what?
hmm
You know.
yeah,
And really, if you look at we're us all now doing all these live streams are all kind of pioneering into it.
right,
And
yeah.
this membership thing, how long has this been available on YouTube? Because I don't ever remember seeing it on other channels.
I don't
Like a
recall it
long
either.
time ago.
hmm but
So
my
it all seems to be
yeah, yeah,
new.
we're a new generation, so to speak, of people.
Yes.
Those bigger channels that are way out in front of us and stuff like that, they don't do lives. Or when I say they don't do interactive lives, they'll do a one-way live in which hi, I'm out here in the woods and I'm going to show you how to survive a cold night and stuff like that. But other than right over in their chat, they're not going to interact with you. There's no link for you to come up there and say, hey, I'd like to, you know,
Then I come up on panel and have a chat with you. That's not there. Now they do. I've seen some of them interact with questions in chat,
right.
but not to have people up with them
Yeah.
the
Where
way we're doing this.
I know, man. I kind of like it like that, because one, and you'll definitely see it, on the 24 hours. If you're starting to get tired, and you give your buddies the high sign, I'm gonna be quiet for a little while. Can you get?
To
I
take
got
over, yeah.
I want to go get a hot dog. Can you keep this rolling for me? And I'll be right back in a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Because I told my wife, I said, March 17th, Al's going to be doing a 24-hour live. So you'll probably hear me rustling around out in the computer room, at some odd times during the day and night. Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's cool.
That's what Uncle Bill just said there. You
I
see the
never,
comment he just made?
you wouldn't want to help somebody. It helps you too. Exactly, Bill.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you've got something coming up on your channel, Bill, and you want to take some time here to tell us about it, to me, you're helping you and you're helping me because you're spending the time with me, and it's the same way with everybody that's in this room. Like the little thing says in there, type camping, and it'll drop your channel link. You know, it's it's all about growing. World's fastest too. There's another Canadian channel. So if y'all have not met that channel,
Don't believe I'm connected to them.
yeah, they're out there. I think around Alberta.
Nice.
Yeah, and they had I think they had a really big channel at one point in time. Then they made them change their name or something. But we really got some great stuff if you're into hunting and being out there in the backwoods and stuff like that. And Lord knows that end of Canada's got the territory to call, backwoods. So, but anybody, like I say, just type the word camping and it'll drop your link. And anybody that has,
I'm connected to them already.
are
Okay.
you okay? He
Yeah.
has appeared in our live or my live. I know at times. It's been a while, but you know,
I
seems
must have picked them up at some point along the way.
like,
It's so hard to keep track of the names of the people that have picked up along the way.
it really is. And then if you
I
get some channels where they've changed their names and stuff like that, who was it that recently has changed their Nikki Saint Laurent?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What's her channel name now? Because I looked for it and I can't
It's
remember.
I'm not really sure. I think it's something like patriotic something another.
Patriotic prepping or something.
Yeah, but I'd have to look it up for sure. So Mater's Workshop, good to see you. But she changed the format too. She's more like knives and survival type stuff, where before it was just
I know, but I used to like watching her, and she did do a lot of knife reviews and that, even with her regular stuff. So that's why she went that way.
right,
But
right,
I still used to enjoy sitting down looking, because she's doing a lot of the lower end at the time. She was doing the lower end budget knives that
right.
I could afford,
Still can.
right? So
Yeah,
that's why I miss seeing her channel in that. And
yeah. You're like
oh,
me, Al. I mean, I'm more likely to shoot over here to Walmart and pick up a $20 buoy than spend $300 on
yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, like I got this one here for, I think it was $12.
Uh huh. Right.
Now it was marked down, so it was I think it was $40, and they were in clearance for $12. So I was
Well,
like,
that's not
sure.
bad. Frontier Fishing with Ryan McDonald. I believe that's another Canadian channel. That
Nice.
yeah, I was watching some of his videos earlier. Man, beautiful place, man. Yeah, absolutely lovely place. Ryan, all you have to do is type camping in the comment section. It'll drop your channel automatically.
I
Channel,
wasn't I wasn't connected to him, but I am now.
yeah, and Ryan, we make it easy for everybody to find everybody. So just make yourself at home and just type the word camping. And if you want to try to come up on the panel, you can do that too.
Yeah, I noticed too this morning. My count for my sub count is starting to move back up again.
Right. I've crawled through. Remember how I was telling you? I grow for 3 weeks, stagnate for one, and then the one after that, it'll go up two, drop one, up three, drop two, and just do that, and then we'll get back in that 3 week cycle where it'll just keep right on growing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm hoping that's the trend I'm on now. It's just gonna
right.
keep
I don't
bumping
understand it,
on.
but as long as it's moving forward, I'm okay. And you do the math on that. I mean, if you're gaining more than you're losing, then that's the.
Well, we are definitely gaining more than we're losing, as
I
much
think
as it
so.
feels like we're losing more than we're gaining. Because
Right.
if we weren't, none of us would be where we are.
Check that out. I see a Facebook user from my former employer, the city of Hampton.
Nice.
Retirement is wonderful there, Ellsworth. You see what it says? How's retirement? PSO Ballard. Yeah, I enjoy it, and I know you are what, maybe 2 years away from it, something like that, and you just my advice to you, man, the minute you can financially swing it and go for it, man. Don't wait until you get to that point where you can't even hardly walk, and see, Bill says, son of a ton of gators already here. Bill, I spent a lot of time down in Jacksonville, North Carolina at Camp Lejeune back in the early 80s. So that is some scary woods up in there. gators and snakes and everything else. And then you slide down the coast a little bit further down at Paris Island, South Carolina. It is it's a whole new world down there too. Yeah, okay. Ballard saying, "Oh yeah, absolutely, man." So hopefully they're not treating you too bad down there at the city of Hampton. So, but anybody that like I said, anybody that can retire, you should absolutely. Yep. So, hi Des, how you doing?
Yeah, Virginia bushcrafter, you can find some great deals in yard sales, that's for sure.
Wow.
I
All
mean,
right, man. Well, can
Good,
retire.
thank you. How are you?
Doing good.
Hold
Doing
on. I have no sound.
good.
we can hear you.
Okay, let's see if I have sound now.
Can you
Hello.
hear us?
All right.
I muted StreamYard last night when I was talking with DJ and I forgot to unmute it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Bill, you're right. The sand
Oh,
fleas.
Devil Dog must have been on StreamYard, was it?
No, we were working on a new sticker for me.
No, you said you muted StreamYard after Devil Dog was up there.
Uh-huh.
No, we had to do a new sticker because my sticker colors were not coming out. So it's got the sunflower with the peace sign, but on top it says Peaceful Dead, and on the bottom it says, oh my gosh, what did Jen call me?
Do we want to know?
Yeah, you do, because I use it in the bubble. It's usually in the bubble, but there's no bubble up.
Uh-huh.
But it's almost the same logo. Let's see, what does it say? It says, sorry, it says, Free Spirit Extraordinaire.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a white background. And I don't know if I'm going to do Free Spirit Extraordinaire, Free Spirit Extraordinaire on top of the sunflower and Peaceful Desert on the bottom, or reverse it. I have it both ways, so I don't know which. I'm going to make a vote for tonight at the live and see who likes which one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Yeah.
I was noticing that somebody said they told their girlfriend about me,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm looking for
Did you
that.
get in trouble? Were you their girlfriend beforehand?
No.
Oh.
Probably because she crochets and knits.
Because
Oh,
I
okay.
understand that it was Matters Workshop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's here. He's up in here.
Yeah, that's what I seen. I thought, I think I need to go up.
Sorry. It's good to have fun like that, though. It's
Yeah.
all joke. They know how I am.
The Virginia Bushcraft is asking you a question, Rebecca.
I'm doing okay.
That's good. That's awesome.
I'm just doing okay today.
I forgot to ask you. How are you back now? No more cold. You're over the cold.
I'm still having a little bit of coughing, and I'm still runny nosed. It's like, okay, come on, weather, just
make up your mind.
settle down.
Yeah.
And I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I heard that.
No fun being sick, that's for sure.
That's for sure. And it's no fun being sick when it's extremely hot or extremely cold. It one way or the other.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
excuse me for a second while I sit on a heating pad.
Sound like a plan, man.
Yeah, hamstring is acting up today. That's why I'm home early.
Yeah. It's a nice and warm day down there in Florida.
It is. What's the temperature? Hold on. Let me see my computer. 71, cloudy. Like it wants to rain. It's what it wants to do.
It is pouring here, and it's about 62 or 63, something like that. So
supposedly we're supposed to have that cold front come in tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
According to my Google, I'm exactly 50 degrees less than days.
50 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
So it's 21 here.
21.
I
That's
remember
without the wind.
I remember those cold days. Yeah, the wind would be under zero.
Matters
really
Workshop. What's her channel name? Because I'm not really in the yarn community. I'm just kind of all over the place.
There you go. Yeah. You're likely to show up in a car show.
Yes, I would.
Uh-huh.
I love looking at old cars.
I do too. I have.
It's like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and you can tell when there's one coming down the road because there's nothing else like them.
Like it. Sound or looks.
Sound or look. Exactly.
Yeah, sound or looks.
Yeah, I have about 30 pictures I would love to put into a video of classic cars.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
I've always wanted to see one car.
Baby's playing.
Yeah, she is.
Uh-huh.
Yes, she is.
Oh. That's
She
a good thing.
loves them
Yeah.
little cloth balls. She loves them.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
You know pom poms?
Yep.
Yeah.
She likes them too, but she likes that ball better.
Yeah.
I have this, and our kitten has them all over the house.
Right. Right.
And then they get worn out, so then we have to go buy a couple more packages at the Dollar Tree. And
Right.
she plays with them everywhere, and I get them like everywhere.
Wow.
I got some of those hard balls for the cats. Don't get them, because I'll tell you what happens is because of different things. I don't always look down, and I step on them and break them.
I've done that. Oh yeah.
It's
Those little
like,
electric-
let's just go with soft ones. You know?
Yeah.
There's got to be catnip in that ball.
It's
They're-
actually not.
I know that reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. The doors will be sailing around happy the rest of the day. Yeah.
There's actually no catnip in that one.
No snitch.
Really?
Really?
Wow. She's playing like she's got catnip in that thing.
That's the way she's always been like that since she was a kitten with certain toys. Her little cat that I got her,
Yeah,
the little purple cat, there's no catnip in that either. She sits down and does the same thing with it all day.
that's wild.
We've given her catnip and she don't seem to bother with it at all.
Cool.
But
We
it's
have a
just
can of-
certain toys. Like that one had grass, little shoots of grass out of the bottom of it. We have to cut them off because she eats them and gets sick.
Right. Right.
But I think she thinks she can still get more grass out of us. That's what she's at.
I know. I'm always looking at my door because pine needles come in, and the cats end up getting the pine needles,
They
and
get
then
sick.
they're throwing it up. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to be careful around Christmas time if you put wreaths and stuff up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Look
wanted
at
to
that.
show-
Look at that. I love that view.
Yeah, that's a view there.
and it's just
Yeah.
a beautiful view.
Yeah, looks like it's kind of a little bit better, more ice free this time than it was the last time.
It is the ice is the wind is pushing out of the harbor. That's why it doesn't look very rough. But if you
Right.
watch the waves over
It's
against the other side of the harbor, the swell coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it down the bottom corner near your name and where it comes at an angle. You'll see
Yeah.
little white caps when it hits the rocks.
Yeah,
But you can see the waves. I've always lived by the water, so I can see the waves.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks beautiful out. But my
Yeah.
hand is actually getting cold up next to the window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had that wood yesterday, man. Otherwise, that would have been almost an impossible thing.
Live.
I wouldn't attempt to go out there without wood.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you guys something that I got.
All right. Let me.
I paid for.
Ooh.
Okay. Is it a rattlesnake?
I'm not sure what kind of snake it is.
Could be.
Is it a belt? What is it? A belt buckle or something?
It is a belt buckle.
That's cool.
Yeah, right.
It kind of does look like rattlesnake.
Someone said that it was snake, and yeah, it was like, wow. I paid $1 for it.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Awesome.
so I want to find a belt buckle that's more this color,
Right.
because all I've got is black right now.
Uh huh.
And when I put it with the black, it just didn't look right.
Okay. Makes sense. All right.
But Dave, I'm going to step down because
All right.
I have to take a little run out in this beautiful sunny cold day. If you're still on when I get back and gets finished up, I'll hop back up.
All right.
I got her channel
If I
name
don't-
now.
All right.
If I don't see you, I'll see you tonight.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
You know you will.
Uh-huh.
See you guys.
All right,
See you
take
when I'm back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Steel.
Backlash.
I gotta write that name. I gotta write that name down.
What's that? What name's that?
Steel Sky.
Steel Sky,
Steel Sky.
so we can connect.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. She
Okay.
came in to give you her name.
There you go. Steel Sky, just type the word camping in the chat box. That way y'all can actually join each other's channels. And
I already put mine in.
yeah, that won't hurt to do it 2 times or 3
No,
times.
it certainly won't.
It certainly won't. That way it makes it easier on both of you to connect up.
To connect, and
And
I might learn some more things because I have not been doing crocheting very long.
right.
I've never even made a granny square, and I don't think I ever will because it's too much counting for me.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you haven't been doing this too long, it's you do phenomenal work. It's awesome. So yeah. All right. But yeah, I just decided to do a little impromptu jump up on the screen this morning, and because I was telling Al that we're always in that fixed window, and we're always going to see the same time zones and stuff like that. And I'm
Yeah.
always getting word from the UK and the other places. You're too late for me, mate. And so
That's cool though. I get to come. I came in early, because I left the cottage after 2 hours to come and hang out and see you up there. And I was like, oh, I'm coming to hang out with Dave.
there you go. Yeah, yep. And I told Al I'd probably be up here till 11ish or so, and and I'm sure there'll be somebody else want to pop a,
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Ashley.
Get back over to the YouTube side. I forgot to put mine in. I just went and joined her channel.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Backlash Fisherman. I am in Newport News, Virginia, right on the coast. You can't get any further than I am right now. Maybe 6 miles, but right near the Norfolk Naval Base and all that kind of stuff.
I think Shirley changed her live for Monday.
Yeah,
Also,
from 1 to 6,
which is good because then I get to go. Then I get to be here for it.
Right. And
there you go, Steel Sky.
There you go. Making connections. That's awesome, man.
Definitely.
That's so good. So, Ashley, you can. That link is up there. Here, I'll put it up here again. That way, to make it easy for you. There you go. Just click on it, and you're ready to come up. Yeah, I'm not far from Greenville, North Carolina. The Carolina border is like about 40 miles, 48 miles, something from me. So you're not far off at all. So yeah, anybody wants to come up, man, just click on that link, and if we have echo issues, we'll work through it until we figure out exactly what's causing it. So Des, what do you got planned for the rest of the day?
I'm basically going to hang on YouTube since I already finished my book that I read. I had purchased a book that nobody needs to know the title of, and and it's like a 3-parter, but it was because it's not in a regular book. I had to buy 3 parts of it, which stunk, but it was overpriced, and I finished out after a week. It was like 1,000 pages on the Kindle, which was probably like 375 in a book.
Paper, yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
And Rebecca, how are you? What do you got going for today?
Well, I thought I was going to be taking someone to work, but he hasn't gotten up yet.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of like, okay.
And then I have my live tonight too. So.
Oh, you have a live
every Thursday night at 9 o'clock. Is usually unless Barbecue Rockstar does not go live at his time. Then I'll go an hour earlier.
Oh, okay. James Cantney, good to see you. I was telling Al a while ago, man, I need to start writing them down because YouTube is they don't let you know. You can hit all the bells and whistles and tell them to send. Yeah, and you wake up the next morning and it says, "Oh, Joe was up." Okay, I never saw it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting notifications for MT Homestead.
On Wednesday nights, yeah.
Wow.
Because I know Wednesday night and Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start writing them down, and when I do see their link, I'm just gonna say remind me.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of times I'm starting to think that maybe having a schedule isn't the way to do it. Just go live. When you're ready to go live, just go. And so
Yeah, like the 27th, the 26th or 27th of May, that Friday Memorial Day weekend, I'm doing my 24-hour.
okay.
So I'm not going to do the Thursday night before live because I'm going to be on a 24-hour.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
Can you see me doing a 3-4 hour, go to sleep and get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, start a 24-hour?
I can't even see doing a 24-hour. That's gonna be daunting. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
Hi, Ashley.
I'm getting ready to come to Virginia next month.
You are okay. All right. Well, by that time it should be nice and hot. So.
I'm so ready to come to the beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Awesome. Where are you at right now?
Tennessee.
Okay. Awesome. Handicap travel. Good to. Sorry we couldn't see you last week. Too. We had a fun anyway, James. Okay. But if you haven't seen the bottom of the thing, just type the word camping in the comment section. It'll drop your channel link. Makes it easy for everybody to find everybody and stuff. Yeah, Al said he was getting ready to go out, and he saw me go active, and he said, that's kind of weird. And I'm like, why not? So, what's the weather like, Ashley? Rainy?
It is 54 degrees right now.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit warmer here than that. It's like 60-something, but it's raining. Horrible rain. And, going outside is probably not going to happen much today. So, awesome. You going to just visit Virginia, or are you moving, or?
Me and my husband's taking a cruise out of Virginia.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're heading Norfolk?
Yes.
Yeah. You'll be about 4 miles that way. All right. So, where's the cruise going to? Bermuda?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Been there a time or two. It's a nice place. All right. When I do pop on lives, I get similar numbers to my scheduled lives. Well, Peter, I'm gonna agree with you. There's as many people in the room right now as there, is most times. I mean, every once in a while we'll get, 25 or 30 people, but for the most part, I think we were up to 16 or 17 a few minutes ago. And the reason why, like I told Al, the reason why I like doing this is we can hit other time zones than our normal set times and stuff, and so. So, anybody else got anything big going that you want to tell us all about?
No.
Videos? No?
Not really.
Not really.
With me, it's hard to do anything because I'm not able-bodied, so I can't go out and do like a walk or a hike or anything like that,
Right.
which I would love to do, but I can barely drive 2 hours out of Tallahassee without my legs bothering me.
I heard that, yeah. How long have you been in Florida now?
I've been here 13 years, and I hate it.
Hate it?
Yeah. I miss the Northeast.
Mater, how you doing?
Pretty good. Had to go get some more coffee.
You gotta have that, that's for sure. All right, man.
Gotta have the morning starting fluid.
Yeah, I'm on my second big cup.
Yeah. Awesome.
And I'm not a coffee drinker.
You're not, that's all right. We'll forgive you for that.
It's okay.
Yeah, we won't hold that much against you.
Uh-huh. So what you got working today there, Mater?
I've got some woodworking I'm gonna be doing. Gonna be trying to make a vanity for the bathroom.
Okay.
I've got some wood and everything that is kind of being reclaimed from other stuff, and then hopefully it won't be that much longer to get back on that Coleman stove.
I was going to ask you about that, whether you had any luck with it.
The only luck I've had with it so far has been bad. I still haven't figured out what the problem is. And then I've got a 220J lantern I'll be working on.
Oh, that's cool.
And then of course I got my hoard of all my other stoves and everything I still got to work on. I got some of them that I haven't even gotten to. A couple more other lanterns I got to work on.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. If you're like me, man, I'm always reclaiming wood from from something. I'll take a look at it. Well, it's not split, not cracked, so right. You're going to get your 15th life.
Well, it's kind of like this table you see right here. There's that one. Let me turn my camera. And then that one there, believe it or not, that was all out of pallet wood.
I believe that absolutely.
That's
I
pretty
use
cool.
Yeah, I mean, where I used to work at, we did painting of screws, and the screws that hold your light switch and outlet covers on with, uh, they'd have those come in, but they would have a wooden top and everything. And there's my other half.
Okay.
And by the way, Rebecca, yeah,
Yeah, Rebecca.
Yeah.
she's the one with the yarn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
and
as you can see back there, I've got some. I've got yarn in a totes over there.
actually, I can't see because I'm buffering on everybody else, so I'm going to have to drop back out and come back up because my internet is still hooked to the other router. So I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Okay.
Oh, and you ought to see her yarn stash.
Awesome.
I've got more in my bedroom.
Freckled and Frugal, Beverly, good to see you.
But
I'm going to jump down because I'm also going to check out another live. He's driving his truck, so you can't be up on the screen with him, but I want to see what's going on over there.
Sounds good. All right. Be seeing you. Take care.
See you later.
Uh-huh.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Well, I'll be down in the chat, but I just won't be up here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that wood and everything, I was bringing home, and it's like a almost like a 1x3 by I think 5/8 in thickness, yellow pine, and I was just bringing it home, taking it apart, denailing it, and making things out of it.
I do the same thing, man. If you've been out in the backyard with me, there's probably 20 pallets that are in varying stages of me taking them apart and all that. So I'll let the yarn ladies talk there for a minute.
Honestly, since I'm in the bedroom, I don't have most of my yarn. I actually have this project, which is just a flat rectangle, but I found a pattern online, so I don't have to do part, stop, and build up, and then go around and join and build up. It's a continual.
Gotcha. Hi, Juliana.
Hi, Juliana.
I don't know if she's seen the hats that I make. I make them on a round loom.
Oh, I've got a knitting machine, but the crochet group that I'm in, I have 2 ladies in there. They make them on the looms, and they're beautiful.
Awesome.
And I have a washcloth in the kitchen made out of this pretty cotton.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me put you a little bit bigger. That way everybody can see it.
Yay.
Oh, I've got some of that.
That's great.
Karen, funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes. Okay.
Cotton funnel cakes. I caught that on sale. It was like $3 when I caught it.
My ladies show. Good to see you.
I've got 2 dishcloths. You just chain out however far you want, and then chain back, and just continue your rows up until when you fold it in a corner. It's a square. It's a bandana.
Wow, you're talking about strange stuff to me. I'm more comfortable in Mater's workshop there than I am.
I have no problem going out to his workshop, getting the tools I need, and doing what I want, and telling him, "Go away. I know what I'm doing. Go away." And this is a towel that I wear when I'm on the bike.
Yep.
Well, that's nice.
So instead of having a full scarf tucked in, I can put this and zip my jacket up. And that's it.
Oh, Expeditionary Johnny's here.
Johnny's here. Yeah.
Oh, hi. But yeah, I mean, the only thing that limits you in crochet or knitting is your imagination. If you think you can do it, you can do it. Yep. Exactly.
That's a Rebecca product right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want on those looms, if you want to make a scarf, just instead of completing the circle, you leave that one peg and then you just back and forth it.
Oh, okay.
And that'll give you a flat panel scarf. Or you can do a tube scarf. You just keep going until you're out of yarn and add more yarn.
Awesome.
I was going to say, that's one thing that, what she likes to wear when we're up on the bike, because hopefully I can add on the little camping trailer to pull behind it.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I've been looking at them, and they've actually got some out there. They're little fold-out campers that are designed to pull behind a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I'm looking at,
All right, Ryan.
I look forward to it, Backlash, because I normally go in on his on Sunday. I was just not feeling it this week. I stayed off everybody's channel.
Yeah.
Last week, even his.
Yeah. Well, some days are like that. I can definitely relate to that. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I saw there's a fellow on my Facebook channel, Dave Collier Camping Facebook, and he built one of those kinds of things that he attaches to a bicycle.
Yeah.
It's just big enough for him to crawl up in there and sleep and put his supplies up in there and stuff like that. So yeah.
Whoops. Turn my phone off. I don't think y'all guys want all those notifications.
Oh, it don't matter to me. We're here. We're used to hearing all sorts of noises. So.
I've got a question for Matters Workshop.
Mater.
With your vanity, are you going to leave it open or close it up?
It'll be all closed. It'll have the two
closed.
doors. It'll be all the only side that it's basically going to be the two sides. Of course, now the back is going to be open because you're not going to see that, but I'll have the doors and everything on it. But since I've got my table saw and my joiner, that's making it a lot easier for me to make stuff. We had a benefit for someone, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, and I went up making another birdhouse, and you've probably gone into like a
Michael's or Hobby Lobby and seen the wooden crates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I wound up making 3 of those, and they were all a nest style. So you had the one, and then the other 2 would just fit inside the other one.
Yeah, he took my basket that's out there, and he's like, "Okay, I need this, I need this, I need this." Okay, see you.
No, I didn't
what was
bring
it?
it out here. I just, she has it there in the house, and all I do is I just took my tape measure, measured it. I'm like, okay, I know exactly what wood and everything, the dimensions, and it's like, okay, just
if he hadn't waited overnight to glue it, it would have taken him about 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
If he'd had a solid piece instead of gluing.
I got you. Yeah.
Do you use the pocket jigs?
No, I never have gotten into using that. I probably should.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Johnny.
Yeah.
But
I ended up. We had a silver maple tree in the front yard that my mother had taken down because all the branches were getting too close to hitting the roof and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she took that tree down, and I asked people that were cutting it down if I could have like a 4 or 5 foot section of a branch.
Right.
Which I ended up doing that and took that log down to the Amish community that's close to us, and they milled it for me. Mm-hmm. And I took it over to another shop for them to dry it and make the cuts. I ended up taking it to somebody else to have a corner.
Mm-hmm.
One made in my bathroom is so small, and I'm leaving it open on the bottom instead of closing it up.
Well, this one
so
here,
we've got baskets under there that we can put our stuff and pull them out and stuff, and it makes it a whole lot easier. Keeps it that temperature, the lines unfrozen. It's easier to be able to get in there if you have to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the one that I'm doing, it's because the one I'm replacing is one out of basically just glue and sawdust compressed, and I didn't realize it, but the tank on the toilet had cracked, so it leaked on the floor. And now you know what happens when sawdust gets wet; it just wants to crumble.
Right.
That's exactly what's happened.
Uh-huh.
And so now the sink is kind of leaning a little bit. It's like, okay, I got to get that.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I mean, I've seen what I can go and get at Home Depot and Lowe's, and it's basically the same construction. And I'm going, no, I'd rather have something solid there that is going to last.
I agree. Yeah.
Last year, someone we know, or a couple of years ago, someone we know, her husband had passed away through church, and she somehow acquired some fence pickets. Someone had to replace their fence with cedar, and they wound up buying 8-foot long pieces, and they wanted a 6-foot tall fence. So they just cut like 2 feet of and we picked up probably a couple of hundred of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, okay, well, I can, had an idea I could use out of that cedar. I brought some of the stuff in, and it's like, that's not going to work, because all of a sudden she started having a bad reaction to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, hey, never mind.
I'm getting stared at by my dog. I think
yeah.
I think he needs to go out.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go.
You got it.
You
Yeah.
know, he's like, he was sitting over there looking at my brother, and he's just kind of not doing much today. And it's like,
So, Tony, how are you, man?
Well, I'm good.
All right. You still in
Just
there?
Just sitting there making a belt.
All right. How much longer before you head out of Arizona?
End of the month.
All right.
Well, actually, I won't be out of Arizona, but I'm moving from here.
Right. All right. Yep.
Yeah, this is the belt I'm weaving.
Oh, that's nice, man.
That's nice.
Nice.
wow.
Let me bigify you real quick.
I like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
That is really good.
Yeah.
It takes some effort to set up the loom and everything, but
Yeah.
Hey,
kinda fun.
you enjoy it, it's worth it.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that I've had people crochet or doing that type of weaving for like bracelets and stuff. That's an old lady thing. Why do you want to learn to do that? Because
It's
I
fun.
enjoy it.
There you go. Yeah.
And the second one is I'm at work all night. I'm watching cameras. I'm bored out of my mind. So I found a simple
An out.
hobby that I can do with my hands.
that's right.
And it keeps me from killing you.
Yeah.
And besides, right. And another thing is anything dealing with yarn or any, the cotton, any of the fabrics, and anything like that.
Mhm.
That's an ancient technology that goes back, thousands of years.
Yeah.
This style of weaving here on this loom, it's called an inkle loom, is very ancient. Almost all the weaving I do is old styles and stuff like that. But
Yeah, that's awesome.
you can learn a lot through history, that's for sure.
You do.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Right. And that's
Did
why,
you-
right. to
Did
me,
you guys hear that tail bang?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Doesn't have a lot of fur on the tail. It's nothing but a whip.
Yeah. Connor's Curiosity and Fish and Rich, CFM Rock. It's good to see y'all both. All right.
I was going to say, but that's why I like going out to the Renaissance festivals, because they show you how things were done,
Yeah.
Years ago.
Originally.
I mean, they
Yeah,
do,
I do, all kinds of crafts, and they're all ancient,
yeah.
Some of the stuff, I kind of use modern tools for my carving and stuff like that. That's easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes to weaving and stuff like that, no, I use cotton for sure.
Uh-huh.
I'd use flax, but we just don't have that around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right.
cotton's such a great product to work with. Unless you're working with the green thread, I don't like it. It breaks too easy.
Right.
Green
There's
thread?
a lot of tension on here.
You have a question. Green thread?
Yeah, the green cotton, I've had nothing but bad luck making the necklaces and stuff with it. It just keeps breaking.
Oh, the green colored cotton or
Yeah.
okay. Who are you getting it through? What is or do you use specific brand?
Well, I don't remember.
Okay, there's Anchor and they're really good, and DMC. Those are supposed to be really good.
Yeah. I
If you
tried a
get
few different kinds in the green, but it just can't handle my lucette loom. It's too strenuous on the threads. I mean, even some of the yellows I've had troubles with too.
okay, then that's the dye. It
Yeah.
would be the dye. It's not because most of your cottons and stuff are made in a lot. But
Right.
what people don't realize is that one like 500-pound lot of green thread is part of a 3,000-pound bale
Yeah.
that all came from the same field. So it's the dye in it is weakening the threads.
Right.
Yeah, the older it is, the worse it is every time.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I've used green for my belts, but I use a light colored green. It holds up better than the darker greens.
Yeah.
The darker greens seem to damage the cotton a lot more.
Yeah, because they have to saturate it so much. It's like on your Red Heart yarn. If you get into the yarn community, Red Heart is no, run, leave, because everybody says it's so scratchy.
It is.
But if you get, let me see,
Anything from like turkey or anything like that?
no,
Well,
it's not even that.
This loom I'm using, you can do stuff like this.
Right.
Yeah.
This is made with just regular pieces of thread.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
this
like
is great
sewing
for
thread.
making bracelets, trim for
Yeah.
clothing, because I did a lot of Renaissance fairs. Great for making trim for clothing and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. But okay, this is the Dollar Tree brand, but the darker the dye, the longer they had to saturate it and the more
Yeah.
chemicals that are in it. So like this one is brown. If this was acrylic like this one, then this color brown versus a brown this color,
Right.
the darker it is, the more they put it in the chemicals, and that's what breaks down your cotton.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, and all I use is cotton, so.
Yeah, and that's also what makes it scratchy. If you're getting, that's how come people don't like Red Heart, because they get the really dark dyes, and that's how come they're scratchy.
It keeps shredding off little pieces, doesn't hold its line very good. And for something like I'm doing, doesn't work. I've done belts in wool. Oh my gosh, talk about tough. Because I got to pass the threads past each other, up and down, and as I pass my shuttle through.
Yeah.
And wow, I mean, some stuff is horrible. But I like this kind of cotton. Actually, let's see what the brand is.
Uh-oh.
I heard piano stickers.
Yeah, you like my piano there, Mark? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's just a green screen.
Mayor,
Yeah.
I'm getting you to make a homemade coffee table out of wood.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, peaches and cream. I don't know why I couldn't remember that.
Peaches and cream.
Yeah, peaches and cream. Yeah, that's made by Red Heart, but Lily Sugar and Cream, peaches and cream, and if you're up north by Canada, you might get Bernat Handicrafter,
Right.
and those three are all under the same brand as because they bought Red Heart.
Ghostbusters.
That's not me.
That's a back channel there.
I'll tell you, it ain't mine.
I'm not answering that call. It's a spam risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tony, what Ren fairs did you go to?
I used to be part of the SCA. So,
Society
kinds of 'em.
Creative Anachronism.
yep.
I'm familiar with them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of teaching classes and stuff like that for them on the weaving, the different kinds and stuff like that, because I do tons of different kinds. I mean, this loom here is one of 10 I made, because I make all my own equipment too. I'm a woodworker. Heck, why pay somebody when I can make the dang thing?
Yeah, I mean, just grab a
this
piece of
is
wood.
my baby loom. This one only does like 6 foot.
Yeah.
But I had another one I gave to a friend when I got rid of the house and had to get rid of a lot of stuff that does a 16-foot belt.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I say, which fairs did you ever go to?
Just the regular SCA events. wards, mostly the wards. They're more fun.
Right.
Okay. So I didn't know if you hit any of the ones here in Texas or not.
Oh no, I did most of mine up in Washington.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Texas isn't really an option for me.
Okay. I was just kind of curious because I know we got TRF and then we got say Sherwood's, which is new. They're fixing to start up. And then, of course, Scarborough, which is about 25 minutes away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, TRF, that'll be later in the year. That's the one I like.
I still got my full outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, one of those things I didn't want to get rid of just in case I go join one on my travels. I want to go somewhere. Heck yeah, I want to put on my Viking outfit, throw on my sword on my hip, and go, you know?
Heard that.
I like fun.
I did not realize that this one was part of Red Heart. Did not know that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Peaches and Cream, Lily's Sugar and Cream are Red Heart. Burnett Handicrafter is the Canada brand. It's just the label. That's the only difference.
Yeah,
this one says
I
made in
haven't
Canada.
I haven't worked with this one yet, but it's I love this cotton at Hobby Lobby. I haven't worked with this one yet. I'm thinking I'm really gonna like it.
If you take the strands from the I Love This Cotton and from the Peaches and Cream, run them through your fingers. Feel that you're just going to feel amazing. Just do this.
You do. You really do. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so.
Mm-hmm.
Soft.
Now, if you get the sugar,
like the big balls of wool, and you can just feel this. It's so rough.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can work with
Very
wool for
strong
about
material,
an hour, and then it goes away for 2 days because right in here, it will start cutting me.
Oh wow!
So because I wrap my yarn like this.
Yeah, when I'm using my lucette loom,
Mm-hmm.
I've always got a strand right here in the crook of my pinky.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do a couple 100 feet of this stuff, yeah, my callus is pretty thick now from doing it, but
yeah,
it'll work you, and you'll notice it after a few hundred knots or so.
Yeah, well, that's why mine sits away for a couple of days, and then I'll go back to it.
I don't wrap
Anybody
it around
wants to
my
try
fingers.
one? I've got.
Oh wow!
I made a few.
I hook this finger on the
Like
yarn
this?
that I'm working with.
Tony said he got a pile of them.
Yeah,
Just like
just
that?
email me if you
No,
want
like
one.
this.
Yeah. Well, I learned to wrap, but sometimes I will just do this and just flick my finger while I'm working.
Yeah.
It just depends.
It's what feels comfortable for your hands, when you're you're crocheting and
Everybody's a little different.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why I have a lot of different hooks.
Oh wow!
Our
Okay.
dogs.
And this is not all of them. Oh, ask him.
Uh-huh.
He stole my hooks earlier. What was it, about June of last year? July?
Well, that was only when I wanted me to make some kind of container for.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of worked.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm taking another cruise in December, though.
All right.
Cruise? Did someone say cruise?
Cruise.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I want to go on another one. I want to make my fourth one.
Yeah.
The thing I think about is this going to still scrub dishes as well as the sugar and cream, because it is so soft. It probably will.
It's all when it comes to scrubbing dishes with your cotton, it's not the cloth, it's the power behind it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of back loop only?
No.
Okay. Can I get made big for just 2 seconds?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, because now this is just double crochet. So see the little V's right here along the top?
Yes.
Okay. The loop farthest from you is your back loop.
Okay.
So you're just going to pull through that and then continue to finish your double crochet. And what it does is it gives you this kind of rib texture right here,
Okay.
because instead of being flat like the middle is,
Yes.
it ribs it.
Wow.
So you have that texture to it, and that will give you a little bit more grabby, but it's not. When it comes to scrubbing with the cotton, it is how much oomph you put in it.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm
Put me
gonna-
down, please.
I'm gonna go get one of my dishcloths. How I make them, it's just kind of my own pattern. So I'll be back.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. All right.
Just ruining your live stream with all this yarn, Dave.
Later, after you
Tony, I'll tell you this, man. It makes my life easier, when everybody get up there and talks about their various things. It sure does.
Yeah, and ask Mater how many times I took over his live streams.
Way too many.
Way too many, huh? Awesome. Yeah. Well, I don't know how many of y'all know. I know Tony knows, but Al will be doing a 24-hour live on March 17th. And I think he's going to start at, about 10 a.m. in the morning?
Oof.
And,
Yeah, I think you said something like that.
something like that. So all of y'all, I'm sure Al would just love to have some of that time taken up with yarn talk. And
he can get a little bit of a nap.
Actually, Kelly.
Yeah, the girls because I've got about half a dozen yarn YouTubers that yarn, that when they go live, we'll all bounce in and out. It's
right.
One does one, then the other one will go live, and then another one. And let's see, there's Kelly, Shelly, there's Ashley, Froggy, you, and I'm trying to figure another someone else I'm trying to remember.
Guppy.
Welcome.
Yeah, Guppy.
Good to see you.
Hi, Cooper Chat.
Okay. What I ended up doing was I chain whatever I'm going to chain,
Let me
and I just do I do a half double here, and I just do doubles every one. That's how I end up making my dishcloths.
The brown and white one that I have, these are half double back and forth. That's it. The two that I showed earlier, they're nothing but half doubles back and forth.
Okay.
So and I chain either 36, so I get 35 back and forth, or 41, and I get 40 back and forth. It depends on how big I want it. And it's same thing. You do your half double, and then the next row, if you want to do double, you want to do half double, you want to do single. Do it in that back loop for the texture. But this is a solid flat. There is no texture to it at all. And this is the Red Heart Stripey. And this is as soft as sugar and cream.
Wow.
And the Mainstays that is out, Mainstays cotton, that's at Walmart, it is right between peaches and cream, and I love this cotton. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And by the way, something I was going to say, one thing is that I mentioned something to her, it's like, she goes, no, nobody has yarn like that. I go, really? So right now I am also in the process of coming up with my own machine, a certain type of yarn.
Oh, okay.
Going, people would probably be willing to pay around $30 for 400 yards.
I would think so.
Sarah, Sarah's little crochet corner, little corner of the crochet world. He told her somewhat what he was wanting to do, and she goes, so when is my package arriving?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he didn't get to finish. She
That
goes,
sounds right.
And I didn't say how, what all I'm doing or how I'm making it. She's the only, excuse me. He's the only one. He's the only one that knows my idea.
Gotcha.
And she said, nobody makes that.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we were at Hobby Lobby just the other day, I'm looking at the different yarns to use, and it's like, yeah, I could get what I figured about 7 things of yarn.
At least 6 up to 7 of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think if the yarn that I end up getting most at Michael's and Joanne's
Mm-hmm.
is Karen.
Mm-hmm.
I love Karen for hats.
Karen 1 pound.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like so very soft, because when I first started making the hats, all they had was the red hearts, and it is so scratchy.
Right.
There is some red hearts that is soft. There is, but you're going to be paying a lot more money for it.
When you work with it, red heart hurts.
It does.
I don't know what it is they do about the dye, because I actually saw a video that when it comes in, it is really fluffy. It's the roving style, so you can literally pull it apart and just have like pillow stuffing, but it's pre-dyed. So when they take it out of whatever container it's in, and then they make it into the strands to twist into the actual yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And the process of the dye and stuff before it comes to us is what makes it so scratchy.
Gotcha.
She'd probably like Spring, because
The fiber enthusiast, yes.
Right, because she actually weaves her own yarn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Daniel, he'll take it.
Paul Ply guys.
Right. He actually dyes his own yarn.
Oh, wow.
Give me just a second.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've learned all that. You guys can buy it. It's a lot easier.
Now, if you want cheap yarn, actually, let me go get some, because it's hiding in the other room. So give me just a second.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she found out that you can actually go to Dollar Tree and buy yarn.
No, it's not the Dollar Tree yarn.
Ah.
The secret's out, right?
Well, the other secret I have is that I'll look on Facebook Marketplace in my area,
mm-hmm.
and get yarn that, in fact, really surprised me. That one of the yarns that I was able to buy was, I don't remember the brand of it, but it has alpaca in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a dark teal green, and that's not really my color, but I am still going to make me a beautiful scarf out of that thing. I have 3 skeins of it.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that so much.
I am so excited to start working with it.
Well, I know one place that she likes going, and it's something you probably wouldn't have thought about, but thrift stores.
Yes, I do that also. Thrift stores.
Yep.
You can go in there and find something that either find the yarn itself, or she'll find something that has been made, and she'll look at it and say, okay, I can undo all this, frog it and everything, and be able to use that same yarn for something else.
Or
this is one of my other favorites. That's
homespun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's homespun. I hate that. I hate that.
I don't with the hats. It does fine.
Yeah, with hats it does fine, but when you're like doing a blanket or something,
no, not good.
There's a reason the yarn community calls that hellspun.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This is from Mary Maxim.
Okay.
And this is their generic. So this is their version of Red Heart. It's the cheap stuff. Okay. I paid $8 for a pound.
Uh-huh.
But I also have this from Mary Maxim.
Oh, wow.
Same thing.
Uh-huh.
If you want a lot of yarn, cheap.
Take care, Mark. Thank you.
Go in, get their 1 get their pound mill ends, and you get shipped bags of yarn.
Mhm.
So,
Because I know that tomorrow Joanne's is having on the 1 pound of
the Karen.
on the Karen, they're having it for $7.99.
Okay, that's what you're paying at Mary Maxim
I didn't
for
need that.
this. Bye, Mark. But you're paying $7.99 at Mary Maxim for a pound of yarn. Now you may get 1 ball, you may get 2, you may get half a dozen.
Mhm.
But if you are like you're putting it in your loom hats,
Yes.
all you do is you just keep going.
Yeah.
I put it in my knitting machine right as I get about yay far from the end going through my tension holder. I tie it on, pull it out of the tension holder, hold it, and let it go. And it just runs through there. But, and, you know, for cheap yarn, yeah. And if you want to work with a bunch of different yarns and you have no clue what to buy, they have a mystery box for, they say it's $60, but they regularly have it on sale like daily for $30.
The mystery box. All right.
And she was actually quite surprised and enjoyed what was in there.
Yeah. That's cool. Man.
I've got some Karen Marled, which is like two or three colors of yarn all twisted together, so it looks like your hat basically. Dave, that red and that one, that would be considered a marling effect.
I end up putting 2 yarns together.
Yeah.
For the hats, you know, I'll just put them together and stuff. And
yeah,
if it doesn't look right as I'm making it, I will rip it out.
Yep.
You know, it's like this ain't right.
Yeah. So you just flip it off and.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though, that hat will keep the cold out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I think Burnett is the other one that I end up buying. Is the Burnett, and Karen is the 2 that I absolutely really love for the hats. And then of course I make baby blankets.
Oh wow.
I have one that I can't bring out because I have a shelving unit that's actually taller than I am. The top shelf has a small tote box in it that has a blanket. It is about 46 inches square.
Mm-hmm.
I did one for someone that's a 36 receiving blanket that I thought her baby was due the first part of this month. She's got 5 weeks to still go.
Oh,
so I was like thinking I was behind. I was like, okay, it's done. It's gone. It's mailed.
Yeah.
She got that blanket before her baby gets here.
Yeah. If you've seen puzzle yarn at Walmart, I actually went to Premier and ordered their 1 pound bag, and I got 4 bags of puzzle yarn. I made one into a stroller or car seat blanket. And Mama came to the memorial for one of the ladies in our group. She had an aneurysm and passed away. And Mama is part of our group and showed up with the baby. Baby's sitting there with my blanket doing this.
Oh wow.
I'm just like,
yeah.
So I'm using the other 3 pounds of that same yarn, and I'm going to make a toddler blanket for her as she grows, because baby from butt to head is only this big.
Right.
She itty bitties.
I think Tony might be getting some ideas where to get some more material out for weaving.
I got to get through what I got. I only have so much room to store it, so.
Yeah.
Hey, but you're getting ideas as far as where to go. It's like, okay, I can go here to get this, this, and this, and this now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's awesome, man. Yeah.
And actually, she's just sitting there bored, just listening to everybody.
No, I'm going to Disney World next month, too.
Yay! Almost through.
And I have this bag sitting here. This has got my cotton yarn in it, so I don't have a lot of cotton yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And it just hangs up here, over
Yeah.
here.
I just sorted mine out, and I have it's about 3 foot by 4 inches by about 2 foot plastic zipper bag. Yeah, that is stuff full, and it's not completely done because I have another bin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been crocheting for about 10 years, so I've got.
I think this may end up surprising you. Before my sister passed away, I had made I have an S loom that I made a blanket for somebody, and I did not like what the edge looked like with that loom. So I went over to my sister that's been gone almost 2 years now, and she taught me how to crochet around the edge, and that's literally where I got started on learning to crochet.
Yeah.
You
I was
know?
given a piece of not flannel, the microfiber fleece,
Yeah.
and I literally got told, "Here, put an edge on that." I'm like, okay. And I literally showed up to 2 meetings at the group. I was like, I got told here. I'm like, okay. So I've got to put the holes in it and do the edging like you find at the Walmart ones.
Yeah.
And then crochet all the way around it. I'm like,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is how I got started. And then I my first blanket went to on a giveaway to his name's the Skipper, but what is the channel name?
The Numismatic.
Yeah, numismatic. He collects coins and stuff.
Yeah.
And the blanket that he wraps himself in I made that one. I also gave another blanket to somebody.
Yeah.
On giveaways, and they're pretty good sized. You know,
Yeah.
and I use that really soft.
Yeah.
yarn
Big,
that's really flat.
Hi, Backwoods.
Not Backwoods.
Numismatic stacker.
Yeah.
Numismaniac.
Numismaniac. There you go.
Yes.
Because I know several different people in the coin community.
Yeah.
He's in Canada.
Yeah, Edmonton, Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up in Alberta, I just won a coin on his giveaway.
Did you? All right.
Yeah. Add to my file.
That's good.
Honey, he's been up on Boo's panel.
Yep. Been up on his backpack.
Cajun Coin Hunter.
Right. I wound up finding $100 bill at auction one time. And Boo was actually, up on panel with me, and I started telling him about it. And he goes, "Do what now?" And I started give him information. All of a sudden he goes, "Hang on, I got to make a phone call." And then about 2 minutes later, I get this crazy guy out of Arizona hopping into the basement. He comes up on the panel, and he is so shocked by what I found, he was about ready to fall out of his chair.
Oh, wow.
Money Maniacs.
Yeah, Money Maniacs. But I mean, it was $100 bill, 1966, red seal. And what really made it unusual is that it had 5 zeros starting off, and it was the 192nd one printed.
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
But what made it really unusual, it was a star note on top of that.
Oh, my goodness.
So the 102nd one printed and a star note. And let's just say that with my purchase of the $100 bill and having it sent off to get graded, I've got just under $400 invested in the whole thing. He's saying that on a good day, that thing would sell anywhere from $1,300 to $1,500.
Wow. Oh, man, oh, man.
Yeah. And so that was my big first find as far as dealing with coins and currency.
Right. Yeah.
And then I've got It's what's known as the Queen's Beast. It's the 2 pound was it the 2 ounce silver coins from England from the Royal Mint, and they actually made 10 of them, but they had one that was what they call a completer coin, which is all the 10 different designs put onto one. And let's just say that after being graded, I basically have doubled my money on them.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
It is. You got a lot of awesome stuff that you can see out here on YouTube land.
Well, yeah.
And
I mean, and you know, I was going to say that's one thing about with my channel. It's not just one particular thing.
right here either. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We met through a small engine repair channel.
Really? Okay.
Actually, no. It was not a small engine repair. It was a
Tractor pulling.
Tractor pulling.
Ah, okay. Right.
And when we're saying tractor pulling, we're talking about guys that go get your lawnmowers and modify them and everything to go pulling.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, coins, small engines, tractor pulling, woodworking, camping.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, it's gotten to the point now where it's the lines are so blurred as to what we are. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked about Renaissance festivals.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, you still need to help me set my corset.
Strokes. You just got one in.
Yeah. So it's got to be fitted to make sure that it fits around so that I'm not trying to breathe through a straw, but I'm also not looking like I'm going to fall out over the sides and the back.
I heard
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, another thing I'll talk about.
all right. Oh, okay.
Racing.
Oh,
Not. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up. My dad used to race back in Houston. I started doing it in the 80s. Never gotten out of it. Still like going to the races.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started racing back when I was in still in diapers.
No, you were out of diapers in the mid 80s.
Mid 80s? Okay, yeah, kindergarten.
I'll be back.
Yeah, kindergarten. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, favorite of course is Chrysler products.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what I have in my description. You hang around Dave Collier camping at any amount of time. There's no telling what you might get yourself into.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that I like about with mine is that it's so diverse that we'll talk just about anything and everything.
Right. Yep. Yep. And like I said, I love it when people come up here and they talk about what their passions are, because it literally makes it so much easier for me to just sit there and just let everybody talk about their things, and Tony's doing his thing, and all y'all are doing your thing, and so
Yeah, I'm sitting here working on this.
Right.
It sits in here, and when I finish this ball, I'll go get another one, and it'll continue on.
Yep.
It's like earlier talking about someone going on a cruise. I've already been on 3, and I'm waiting to be able to get her to go on one.
Right.
Matter of fact, just the other night, I found some videos of what is served on the buffet on a cruise ship.
You can find anything. I tell you what, if there's a thing that you're wondering about, somebody's done it, and somebody's made a video about it. Absolutely,
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Oh goodness. So Tony,
Mater, go on the Carnival Jubilee, Mater.
Do what now?
Go on the Carnival Jubilee.
I've been on the Breeze. I've been on the Vista, and can't remember what the other one was. The Vista was okay. The one thing I did like about it was the Sky Ride.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the next one's actually going to be, because I'm into, like I said, I'm also into the Renaissance. Okay, Well, we got like I said, Sherwood is fixing to start up. Scarborough's fixing to go. The Texas Renaissance Festival, that is October and November, and that's down south towards Houston. They have started doing. The first one I went on was back in 2015, and it was the TRF Pirate Cruise. And then we had about 60 people in the group and everything. The last one, we had about 160. We had another one scheduled for 2020, but everybody knows, that got canceled.
Right.
So it's been postponed, and they were actually going to be going from Carnival to Royal Caribbean.
Right.
And sailing out of Galveston and everything. But now they're talking about going back to Carnival, but they haven't got anything planned.
Mm-hmm.
So my limitations on as far as what ship is sailing out of Galveston.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ashley, you're going
Okay,
out.
Carnival Jubilee is going out of Galveston.
Do they?
Well, that's just 4 hours from us, so
Yeah.
yeah.
See, this is the one I'm going on in December. They're selling out.
Ready?
My puppy's in here.
Oh, okay.
But,
Yeah. Well, my baby is 19 and 6'5".
Oh, okay.
But my baby is she about 13 now?
something like that, I think is what you said.
Yeah, we've had her about 10 years. No. Anyway, she's 11. She's part Chihuahua, and we think she's part Corgi. Hey, bring her here for a second. Yes, she can get YouTube fame for 2 seconds. But she's blonde.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Bubba, bring me the dog. No, they got me up on big so I can put the dog up. Bring her here. No, not happening today. But she's blonde, got a white stripe, and she's starting to get white around here, so we know she's getting older. But she's part Chihuahua, and we think she's part Corgi.
Yeah.
Ashley, so what's your itinerary?
Let me. I know we're going to Mahogany Bay.
How long ago was
So you're going Jamaica.
8 years?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say, now I've already been to Jamaica, especially Mahogany Bay. I would say be very careful because the time that I wound up going, there were 3 things that I really did not like about Mahogany Bay or almost anywhere there in Jamaica. One is you're going to have people constantly coming up going, hey, you need something good to smoke? I'm serious. I mean, and it's legal in Jamaica, okay? I mean, I made a comment to the bus driver. He goes, how much do you want? How much do you want me to get you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going, the bus driver for the tour and everything can get it for me. And you got people just out there on the beach sitting around just smoking it.
Right. Wow.
Constantly having people go, hey, you need a taxi? Hey, I get you a taxi. And the third was someone constantly walking up and asking, hey, you need your hair braided?
Wow.
When I say it was bad for that, one of the ladies in our group, her and her kids were out at the beach, out in the water. Some lady literally went out there and asked her, hey, you want your hair braided? I mean, literally swam up to her.
We're also going to Cozumel.
Okay.
Okay.
Costa
I'm fixing
Maya.
to leave, so
Right. I know.
well, kid's coming out there to bug you.
I know. He's already here, and I'm trying to get him to scoot.
All right.
So
So y'all guys have fun. I get to run over half of Texas today.
Is your email on your about page still?
No, it's not.
I feel comfortable giving you my phone number in the private chat.
Actually, I'll just give you my email in private chat.
Okay.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Yeah.
It just, I'm feeling comfortable. Not many people do I give my number to.
Yeah, but still,
I think Dave knows that.
People have gone in and hacked, and
I
don't want to even chance that.
Yeah.
And we're going to Rodan or something like that.
Oh, Rotan, Honduras. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So, okay. So
I know it's we're going to the Western Caribbean.
Okay, so you're actually not going to the Bahamas. Okay. Well, actually, no, Mahogany Bay would be Jamaica. But yeah, because I know for us, we were supposed to be going Cozumel. I know Rotan.
I'm going to go ahead and put mine in. It's really long.
That's fine.
I can't remember.
And you'll know it. You'll know it's me.
The other port that we were supposed to go to.
I know it's a new ship, mate. That's all I know. It's called Carnival Jubilee.
Yeah. So, and they're sailing out of Galveston, you said?
Yes.
Huh.
It's a Christmas cruise. Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Christmas YouTube group cruise.
Okay.
Okay.
That one probably wouldn't be all that bad. The only thing is that there are certain times of the year that I would say not go on a cruise.
There it is.
And there's other people that say,
okay,
this is the time
you'll know that it's me. So.
Oh yeah.
There's other
because
it is on my about page, but I'm going to be making a change to that where you have to click. Are you a robot?
Right.
I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah. I had some trouble in the tool community, and I literally will not name the channel name that caused it, but he had an email that I sent to somebody else who confronted him about what's in that email. He's, oh yeah, by the way, you see this person, if she contacts you, troll her. Had my first name, my last name, my email address,
all her information.
Yeah, and I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, and I YouTube report harassed. It's like I have this, and this, and here's the exact time.
That's not there for 5 minutes. He didn't give me it.
Michael,
do you know any travel agents that can give me a discount?
Is in my pants.
Okay, they're inside.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that?
No, I just realized it.
He shooed me away and shut the door.
All right. I'm gone before I have any arguments on somebody else's channel. So y'all guys have fun. Bye.
I'll email you today.
All right. Okay, everybody. Well,
we like fights.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We've seen them too. Yeah. Well, everybody, I'm gonna get ready to go on outside. Looks like I might get some sunshine here. So it's been a pleasure having Rebecca and Ashley and Mater and Tony and Steel Sky and Al was here earlier and a whole bunch of other people and stuff. I'm not sure who's tonight. I know Grumpy Grunt has a live, and I think Dez has a live.
Dez has a live.
Yeah.
I'm going live at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Mater, you got anything coming?
Not this week, because usually I'll go live Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 Central.
Okay.
So I did my live last night.
Right.
And this gives me a chance to
respond.
Right. And I just found out today that there's going to be another benefit. So they want me to make another birdhouse and more baskets.
Mater, I can't find your channel.
You see the name?
Yep, just as it's spelled.
Yep, just how it's spelled.
Yeah,
that's what I did, and I couldn't find it.
Tony, you got anything coming up, man? You want to tell everybody about?
No, I'm good there.
All right. So I will be seeing everybody again very shortly. Yes, Rebecca.
I've got getting ready to get those things done for Al Chafe's, monetization
Right.
and
Yeah,
getting
Mark.
them all finished up, and
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, that ought to be a big event. I've tried
oh,
to.
it will.
I've
It
reached
certainly
out to the Batmans and and asked them whether they want to do an interview and see if we can't figure out who really is Batman. But,
No, we can't.
Dave, I'd like to do an interview with you if you don't care someday.
huh? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'd like to do an interview if you don't care. one day.
Oh, okay. All right. One day we shall. So y'all take care, and I'll be seeing you again.
All right. Appreciate
All right,
you.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.